explore a little bit the settings for dictation so that you can see what this can actually do. When you go into system settings or system preferences or whatever, and you go into this little over here, you get these options regarding dictation and voice, or text to speech. I think that's how it says in English. You can see that mine is active, and you can see the microphone just going on and off as I speak. If I shut up, it will also shut down. And I have the check mark for using improved dictation. As mentioned before, this actually downloads an improved audio package that allows for better interpretation of your speech, and it will also make the speech recognition feature work entirely offline, which eliminates any concerns as far as privacy goes, even though you have this little information box here. So here you can set up whatever keystroke you want. You have a couple of them predefined. This is the default one, which is double tapping the FEN, the function key. But you can also use the right command, the left command, one of the command keys, or you can do your own keystroke if you want. As far as languages are concerned, as you can see, I have Portuguese for Portugal and English for the United States. But you can click on custom or customize or whatever, and you have the whole list of languages here. And by God, there are so many. Have fun exploring them. These are all the languages supported by this. And obviously some will work better than others, but you can see them and you can test them, and they seem to work fine, at least as far as Portuguese, Spanish, Italian goes, so at the moment. So let's cancel this and go and explore this a little bit more. This is actually something I'm going to use for reviewing. This allows you to convert text into speech and to have your computer read it out aloud to you. You can also see that this has a keystroke combination, which in this case is Option plus Escape, that will read a text that you have highlighted by selecting it. You can obviously change the keystroke, and you can also change the voice of the system. There are several voices available. You will have obviously to download them, but you have several ones. Let me see. I think the languages being supported are pretty much the same as the ones used on the dictation feature, and then you can set up the speed for it. If you click
Olá, chamo-me Joana e dou voz ao português falado em Portugal.
Okay, so Joana, the virtual voice, has just introduced herself. Okay, so let's go back a bit and go into the accessibility. When you go into the accessibility menu, you get all these options, but you really want to go down here to this one, okay? You press dictation, and then you have dictation commands. And here is where the magic actually happens. Because here you have all these commands which are already predefined that you can use in any given context. You have navigation commands built in for going backwards and forwards in whatever screen you're in. You have commands for editing, such as replace sentence for whatever, undo, redo, cut, copy, paste, and so on and so forth. You have all these commands available. But you also have this little thing over here, and this little thing is how you can add your own commands. And this merits some explanation.